The kind of law that I practice, I describe as an extended family law.
I met Lou because my ex-girlfriend and I were in a rough patch, and she decided we needed to move on. And with my new son being born, that proved to be a little difficult.
I came to know Lou through another person. They recommended him because they were happy with the way he had done service for them, and I found the same to be true.
What we were getting ready to do was called reallocation of parental rights. I was asking around about an attorney I could trust and would know the ins and outs of the legal system and how we could have this work. And everyone kept saying that Lou was the person, Lou Wilcox was the person that we needed to go to.
Lou helped out our family because we were in an abusive situation. He helped get the ball rolling and get me out of that abusive situation and into a better situation.
I practice family law because I've been to the rodeo, and I can empathize with how difficult a divorce can be. Divorce is the death of a dream, really.
I like the idea that he was very sincere about the questions that he asked, and he seemed very genuine.
Lou's a very compassionate person. As we went through a rough time, he was always there for us.
I would say Lou has a lot of compassion for both sides. He could understand what was happening on both sides and help with both sides with the compassion and the empathy piece.
In addition to dissolutions, post-decree modifications, allocations of parental responsibilities, child support, parenting time, adoptions. I also do probates, will contests, hearings called protective persons hearings. Also, I do a fair amount of what I call litigation prevention, which includes setting up estate plans or advance directives or even pre- and post-nuptial agreements.
Lou's a true friend. I mean, he helped me out with one of the toughest times of my life, and as far as getting custody of my son.
As we went through a rough time, he was always there for us. He was very committed to helping me. He was honest with us, very compassionate. Lou has helped me through one of the hardest times in my life.
I felt like he was completely committed to us. At no point did I feel like I was third on his list. I always felt like when I called or he called me that was his priority.
Lou is very committed to me. Lou is very committed to my son, which is very hard to find nowadays.
I have already recommended Lou to several of my friends and colleagues.
I would recommend Lou. I've always wanted a family. He provided me with my family.
We were so happy with working with him, we're actually going to hire him again for the next step, and that's the actual adoption of Ryan.
I'm Lou Wilcox. Let me help you through the hardest times in your life.
It was amazing what he did.